Well, Barry, any parting thoughts on kind of wrapping up what are your takeaways after your junket to Australia to uncover how we can be more cost competitive?
Well, let me tell you the reason. Let me give it another example.
Okay.
So when I was in Australia, I met with a homeowner. They're getting the installation of solar and batteries put on their house. The solar was on the roof, fine. The guy pulled up in a truck, looked just like mine. They're putting in the batteries. Crews looked just like mine, doing the same work. Tie in, very safe. Neighbor comes over and says to the installer manager, he said, "I'd like to get a quote for a 2 kilowatt system and 40 kilowatt hours of batteries."
Wow,
And
that's very
I'm like,
specific.
my jaw dropped. Huh? Oh wow, yeah, I'm running the math. Like
Yeah.
that's a tiny amount of solar and a hell of a lot of batteries
Yeah.
on a normal size house. And afterwards, I talked to the installer, and he said, "Well, in Sydney, they're coming up with a plan where electricity, you can draw as much electricity as you want in the
Yeah.
middle of the day. It's free. Electricity is free.
Yeah.
So you're going to charge your batteries from the grid."
That's right.
But then it's like, why did he want 40 kilowatt hours of batteries? There's an incentive in Australia, in Sydney.
Oh, to
The
buy the batteries.
incentive is $370 per kilowatt of batteries.
Wow.
And there are companies that are selling batteries for as low as $270 per Australian
Amazing.
dollars per kilowatt hour. So the more batteries you buy, up to 40, the more you make.
It's a moneymaker.
Yeah. And what can we do? Well, first of all, that's an irrational incentive program.
Right.
But I think in the U.S., what we can do, and we've had it, and hopefully we'll have it again, is some kind of rational incentive program that helps. It's maybe a financing program. It's just another kind of tax credit, which worked really well. But we'll see.
Yeah. Well, ultimately, one of the things that I know you always are thinking about and delivering at scale is how we can lower the costs, tie those lower costs to distributed energy assets and provide more grid reliability, deploy faster, and enable the next phase of growth on our grid. And certainly in a clean energy enabled fashion. Barry Cinnamon is the founder and CEO of Cinnamon Energy Systems, one of the icons of clean energy here in North America. And if you didn't get a chance to listen to what was a fascinating conversation we had on the Suncast podcast, we'll make sure to leave the description and everything on this when we publish it online. Barry, thank you for taking time to come out.
Well, my pleasure. And by the way, if you didn't know, Nico is the best podcaster in the business. I'm just like a distant 10th or whatever. And I love your shows. I listen to them working out. And the last one you did with TJ Rogers was fantastic. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Build the organization.
Indeed. And thank you guys for joining us here live.
All right. Anybody want nuts?